How to rank #1 with NotebookLM AI agent. Google just turned NotebookLM into an AI agent. And if you do SEO, this changes your whole workflow. On June 8, 2026, Google announced a massive overhaul to NotebookLM. It went from a tool that only worked with files you uploaded to a full agentic research workstation that plans tasks, runs code, and produces finished outputs. Announced by Google's own product director Trond Woolner and software engineer Usama bin Shafqat. So what does that mean for ranking on Google? It means you now have an AI agent that can research your keywords, find your content gaps, build your SEO strategy, and produce the actual content, all inside one tool. And when you plug that into Agent OS, the local AI dashboard that runs on your laptop, you get a complete SEO machine that runs from one screen. That's what we're walking through today. Exactly how to use NotebookLM inside Agent OS to rank #1 on Google. Let's get into it. First, you need to understand what changed. Because the old NotebookLM was useful, but it was limited. You'd upload your documents, ask it questions, and it would only answer based on what you gave it. That was it. Good for summarizing. Not good for SEO research that requires going out and finding new information. The new Agentic NotebookLM can autonomously cross-reference multiple uploaded documents, identify gaps in your information, and follow up on secondary research angles without you having to tell it to. And that's just the start. Each notebook now gets a secure cloud computer. It can pick from over 100 curated software skills, and it can export in 11 different formats: PDFs, spreadsheets, slide decks, charts, docx, CSV, JSON. The reasoning is now visible too. It's powered by Gemini 3.5 and Anti-Gravity, Google's multi-agent framework. So you can actually watch the AI think through what it's doing step by step. This matters for SEO because you can watch it build your content strategy in real time, check its logic, and correct it if it goes off track. But here's the workflow that actually moves the needle for rankings. Step 1, open Agent OS on your laptop. This is your mission control. One local dashboard, runs on your machine, no extra subscriptions, just for the dashboard itself. You open it up, you've got your AI agents, your voice layer, your notes, your goals, all in one screen. And you launch NotebookLM from inside there. Why Agent OS instead of going to NotebookLM directly? Because Agent OS keeps your SEO sessions saved, searchable, and connected to your other AI tools. Your Obsidian memory stores what you've already researched. Your Kanban board tracks which pages you're working on. Your Jarvis voice layer lets you talk to the whole thing hands-free. One system, not a dozen browser tabs. Step 2. Inside Agent OS, you open NotebookLM and build a research notebook for the keyword you want to rank for. Here's how we do this for the AI Profit Boardroom. Say we want to rank for AI automation for business owners. We use NotebookLM's new web search to pull in the top 10 pages already ranking for that keyword and add them as sources. Then we add our own content. The AI Profit Boardroom's landing page, our existing blog posts, our coaching call transcripts. Then we ask NotebookLM, what topics are the top 10 ranking pages missing that the AI Profit Boardroom actually solves? And it maps it out. Specific gaps, specific angles, specific questions people are asking that nobody's answering well yet. Step 3, you run the FEO research prompt. The prompt we use looks like this. Search for the top ranking pages for AI automation for business owners. Identify the content gaps. List the top 10 questions people are searching for that aren't well answered by the current top results. Then suggest 5 article angles the AI Profit Boardroom could rank for, grounded in our uploaded content. NotebookLM comes back with a full content map, grounded in real data, because it's working from sources you gave it plus live web research. Google confirmed this. NotebookLM now uses Google Search to identify relevant, high-quality web sources and adds them directly to your notebook. You stay in control of which sources go in, so your work stays grounded in information you trust, and all sources are clearly attributed. That attribution piece is huge for SEO right now. Google is rewarding content that cites real sources. EEAT. Expertise, experience, authority, trust. NotebookLM gives you cited, grounded content by default. Step 4. You build the article. Once you've got your content gap analysis and your target angle, you ask NotebookLM to draft the article. But you do it in a specific way. Prompt. Write a 1,500-word article for the AI Profit Boardroom blog, targeting the keyword AI automation tools for small business owners. Use our uploaded community case studies as supporting evidence. Structure it so it answers the top 3 questions our competitors aren't answering. Include an FAQ section at the bottom. And because NotebookLM can now output PDFs, spreadsheets, slide decks, charts, and more, for the AI Profit Boardroom, we're not just getting a draft article. We're getting a full content package. The article, a FAQ, a content brief, and a data table, all in one session. That's content that would have taken a full day to produce. Now it takes about 20 minutes inside AgentOS with NotebookLM running the research and structuring the output. If you want to get the full setup for this, including how to install AgentOS, connect NotebookLM inside it, and use the exact SEO research prompts we use for the AI Profit Boardroom, the complete zip file with everything pre-configured is inside the AI Profit Boardroom right now. You get AgentOS ready to install, the NotebookLM SEO workflow built in, step-by-step tutorials walking you through each part, and 4 live coaching calls every week where we go deep on how to use NotebookLM and AgentOS to rank higher and pull in more organic traffic. 3,000 business owners already running these workflows. Go to AIProfitBoardroom.com or hit the link in the description. And if you want a free custom SEO strategy for your own website, book a session with our team at go.juliangoldie.com/strategy-session. Not a generic plan, an actual game plan built around your business, your keywords, and your competitors. We'll walk you through exactly what it would take to get your site ranking and pulling in organic leads from Google and AI search. Step 5. You do the on-page structure. This is where most people mess it up. They produce a great article and format it badly. Google's AI search results reward specific structures. You need clear entities, direct question and answer sections, FAQ blocks, and internal links to related content. AI search results reward content that is accurate, cited, and complete. NotebookLM helps you hit all 3 because everything it produces is grounded in sources you gave it. No made-up stats, no vague claims, real attributable data. Ask NotebookLM to restructure your draft with clear H2 sections answering the top questions, a FAQ block at the bottom with 5 questions your audience is actually searching, and citation links to the sources it used. That structure is what gets you pulled into AI overviews and position 0 results. Step 6. You repurpose the content. This is where AgentOS really earns its place. Once NotebookLM has produced the article, the output flows into your AgentOS workflow. The Obsidian memory layer saves the research, so every future article you write on related topics automatically benefits from what you already found. You're not starting from scratch every time. A recent 2026 update also lets you mount multiple notebooks simultaneously, so you can query across different projects. For the AI Profit Boardroom, that means comparing what's ranking on Google with what our community members are actually searching for inside the community. Then we close the gap. Content that serves both the algorithm and the people already inside. Step 7. You track and iterate. The SEO workflow that wins in 2026 comes down to 5 things. Research your topic with grounded sources, cluster your keywords, outline with intent matching, draft cited content, then repurpose it across formats. NotebookLM inside AgentOS handles the research, drafting, and repurposing automatically. You focus on which keywords to go after and which angles serve your audience best. That's where your judgment matters most. Here's what the full ranking workflow looks like when it's running. You open AgentOS on your laptop in the morning. NotebookLM is connected. You type your target keyword for the week. It pulls in the top competing pages, runs the gap analysis, flags what's missing, drafts your article angles, and produces a full content brief with sources. You review it in 20 minutes. You pick the best angle, you ask it to write the draft, you clean it up, you publish. That's a full SEO content workflow in about an hour. For the AI Profit Boardroom, that means we can produce and publish 2 or 3 pieces a week that are actually built to rank, grounded in real data, structured for AI search, and relevant to what our 3,000 members are already asking about. Compare that to the old way. Hours in Google Search Console, hours in a keyword tool, hours writing, hours editing. Most people skip steps or cut corners because there isn't enough time. Then they wonder why their content isn't ranking. The reason most content doesn't rank is the research. Bad research produces content that doesn't match what people are actually searching for. NotebookLM fixes the research problem. AgentOS keeps the whole workflow organized and connected. Keeping your content consistent, accurate, and grounded in real data is how you build EAT. Experience, expertise, authority, trust. That's how you win SEO now. And the businesses winning in search right now are the ones who've built a repeatable system, not the ones who write one great article, the ones who publish consistently with grounded data in a structure Google's AI can easily parse and surface. One more thing before we close. The output formats. NotebookLM can now generate PDFs, spreadsheets, slide decks, charts, docx, CSV, and JSON files. For SEO, this matters because you can produce supporting content assets alongside your main article. Infographics that get linked, data tables that get embedded, slide decks that get shared, all grounded in the same source research, all reinforcing the authority of the main page you're trying to rank. For the AI Profit Boardroom, we produce the blog article, a chart version of the key data, and a short FAQ document, all from one NotebookLM session inside Agent OS. 3 content assets, 1 research session, about an hour of work. That's the system. To pull it all together, you want to rank number 1. You use NotebookLM inside Agent OS. You feed it your target keyword and your best existing content. It researches the gap, it produces the article, you format it for AI search, you repurpose the outputs, you track, iterate, and do it again next week. The businesses that build this system now are going to be in a completely different position in 6 months than the ones still doing SEO the old way. Search is not getting easier. Google's AI is getting better at surfacing the most accurate, most authoritative, most well-structured content. You either have a system that produces that, or you're getting outranked by someone who does. Get the full Agent OS zip file inside the AI Profit Boardroom. Everything is pre-configured and ready to install. You get the NotebookLM SEO workflow built in, the prompts we use for the AI Profit Boardroom's own content, step-by-step video tutorials walking you through each part of the system, and 4 coaching calls every week where we go deep on exactly how to use NotebookLM and Agent OS to rank higher and pull more organic traffic to your business. 3,000 business owners already running these workflows. Go to AIProfitBoardroom.com or hit the link in the description. And if you want our team to build you a custom SEO strategy for your website, not a generic plan, an actual game plan built around your business, your keywords, and your competitors, book a free SEO strategy session with us at go.juliangoldie.com/strategy-session. Link in the comments and description. Or go straight to goldie.agency. We'll walk you through exactly what it would take to get your site ranking and pulling in organic leads from Google and AI search.